there was a factory owner who had a factory and he has 500 employees, and imagine that he's a very nice guy, and so there are people that come in late all the time. I'm not aiming this at you people who came in late. I'm sure you have a good I forgive you. But I don't have to maintain any authority over you either. But imagine if a factory owner had 500 employees and a bunch of them just come in. They're supposed to start at 9 every morning, but a lot of them come in at 10 or 11 every morning, and he just says, "Oh, it's okay. I know you're trying." He's got some that they don't do their job. They stand around and talk, and he just forgives them. And he's got others that steal things from the factory, and he just forgives them. Would people respect him more? Would people say, "Oh, he's such a gracious, generous guy"? No. They would say he's stupid. He's weak. And if God just forgave everybody without there being the need of an atonement, it's like sin doesn't matter. Okay? See, for this factory owner's case, it doesn't matter if you come on time. It doesn't matter if you do your job. It doesn't matter if you steal. Now, he would say it does. If somebody would ask him, "Well, do you want people to come on time?" "Well, yes, I do. I want people to come on time. I want people to do the job. I don't want people to steal, but I'll forgive them if they don't." He wants that, but it makes him look weak, and it makes it look like, okay, no matter what he says, it doesn't really matter very much. And that's what it would be like if God just forgave anybody who wanted to be forgiven without there being atonement. But the cross changes that. Because the fact that Jesus came and died a horrible death on the cross, the worst kind of death known at the time, to be nailed to the cross and to suffer for hours and die in agony, nobody could look at that and say sin must not matter very much. And then God could make it conditional and say, okay, a person who is sorry and wants to be forgiven, I will forgive them because Jesus died for them. And that establishes not only forgiveness and grace, but it establishes the holiness and justice of God, because he did not just forgive casually. He forgives on the basis of that sacrifice. I can forgive you because Jesus died for you. You see how that, it upholds the whole thing. And it tells us that in the book of Romans, where it says, so that he could be just and yet forgive the sinner. He could be just and yet still justify the sinner. How could he do that? How could God be a holy, righteous judge and still let a guilty person go? On the basis of the cross, the basis of the sacrifice that Jesus made.